What up, y'all? This is Sammy Clapping with your Word from the Woods Game 11 recap. Tonight, the Thunder lose again, their second straight on the road to Memphis, 122-114. That puts the Oklahoma City Thunder's record at 6-5 on the season. Stats for the night: Russell led the way with 40 points and 14 assists. He had quite a few turnovers. I think he had 8, but he played his heart out, man. Like, he gave such a good effort, and I'm not going to hate on somebody who has a few turnovers trying to make an extra play to try to get the win. I thought he played great. He did everything he could. I thought our bigs played really well tonight. Like, Serge had 18, Cantor had 16. I think Steven Adams might have had a career high. He had like 14 points and 7 boards. Dion came off the bench with 14. But, like, we had a pretty good offensive game, I thought, man. But Memphis just could not miss. They were on fire all night. Mario Chalmers off the bench, the newcomer from Miami in the trade, had 29 and 16 in the fourth. Man, I can't stand Mario Chalmers. I couldn't stand him at Kansas. I couldn't stand him at Miami. I still can't stand him. But, hey, give credit where it's due. He had a good game tonight, especially that fourth quarter. He was the one that gave him the edge. Conley had 22. Gasol had 16. Former Thunder player Jeff Green, he's a wild card, but tonight he was hitting. He had 20 points. Zebo had a double-double. Team stats for the night, like I said, the Thunder played well offensively. They shot 50% from the field, won the rebounding battle. But once again, it was turnovers was the difference, in my opinion. 19 turnovers, only 23 assists, whereas the Grizzlies only turned the ball over 10 times, man. And I think that made the difference. That's 8 points right there where we missed opportunities. That's 4 baskets. So, honestly, in my opinion, that was the difference tonight. Also, the Grizzlies just could not miss from behind the arc. They was 12 of 17 from the line. Free throws, like, I'm not blaming this loss on the refs. Thunder lost, but, like, just me personally, I don't like to watch games where the refs are calling ticky-tack fouls. Grizzlies shot like 37 free throws. Thunder shot 31. But, hey, that's on the Thunder. That's how some ref crews are. You got to be able to adjust to that ticky-tackness. I'm just not a fan of watching basketball played like that. Thoughts on tonight's game? Thunder, once again, they have a lead going into the fourth and let it go. Thunder actually led 83-82 when then Little Chalmers came in and got on an 8-0 run by himself. Took the lead. The lead got high as 11. It was like a 106-95. And Westbrook, he fought his heart out, took us on a 10-2 run, made it 108-105, but it just wasn't enough. We couldn't get over that hump to take the lead and get the win. Another thing, defense on the perimeter. Donovan said that was going to be a staple. He was going to put emphasis on that this season, and I haven't seen it yet. We're 11 games in, so we're about an eighth of the way through the season, and it's just like the same thing as last year as far as perimeter defense goes. DeRozan had his biggest game of the year on the Thunder. Derrick Rose had his biggest game of the year. Marcus Smart had his biggest game of the year. And Mario Chalmers is not a superstar at all. He goes off for 29 on the perimeter. Just like I haven't seen much difference in the way we guard people this season from last year. Like, we're still letting players go off on the perimeter, and, like, I just hope we can improve on that. Meanwhile, in the paint, we looked really good tonight. I thought we held our own against the bigs. They got their buckets, but they're going to get buckets. But that was cool. Serge, Cantor, and Ibaka Adams all held their own on the block, against two good Gasol and Zebo. Those are two physical players down in the paint, so that was impressive to see. I like seeing that. They held their own. They didn't get punked. But at the end of the day, if Thunder lose again, they're 6-5. I'm not concerned, but the West waits for nobody. They're going to have to pick it up soon, figure it out. But I have faith in them. I'm not one of them guys that flips out after 11 games, but I'd like to see them start getting it going and go on a little streak here. Moving on, Thunder play the Pelicans Wednesday night, who were, like, really struggling. I didn't even notice how bad they were doing. They got Alvin Gentry, came over from Golden State, head coach now. But they're like 1-8, 2-8. I didn't even know they were doing that bad, but they'll be hungry and ready to try to get a win. They got Anthony Davis. But that's all for now. That's Wednesday night on ESPN, so make sure you catch it. Anyways, Thunder up. Y'all have a good night. Beat New Orleans.